All right, ladies, child's pose. Two deep cleansing breaths. Oh, one more. And then reach over to the right. Breathe into your left side. Other side. Breathing into the right lung. And hands come to center. Lift your elbows up. Activate your arms. Ribs squeeze and pit of the belly in. One more here. Bring length. On your exhale, contract, pull in. And then tabletop. Your breath in, you just cow, head up, tailbone up. And your breath out, cat. You're gonna do 2 more rounds. I want you to stay connected to your breath. Finding new space, like a belly dropping more. And then on your final cat, your shoulders pressing higher, chin pulling in towards your chest. And downward facing dog. Alternating your knees bending. Also known as walk the dog. And then land in stillness from this space. Bend in your elbows, bend in your knees, even if you need to exaggerate it to really feel that extra space come in. And then the shoulder blades pull together. Yeah, and then that next breath in, link through your sides. Hips go high. Hands press down and forward, air out. Yeah, now stay and enjoy the space you created. One more Ujjayi breath. Now your feet step forward, top of your mat, and we hang in ragdoll. Anchoring through your feet. And the bigger bend in your knees, chest on your thighs. I know I cue a lot through the sides to bring space. So let's focus on hamstrings in your ragdoll. As you breathe in, fill up into the back of your thighs. As you engage your pelvic floor, hips lift, we stretch then the hamstrings. Breath in, back of your thighs. Engaging your core, hips lift. So it's like the tailbone lifting. One more breath here. Then you release your hands. Halfway lift, filling up, length from your tailbone towards your head. Fold down, and then press into your feet, rise up your first mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Then chaturanga. Flow. Yeah. Up dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, air out. Inhale, you look forward. You start to bend in your knees. That exhale, explode forward, lightly landing. Nice work. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain, reaching high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low plank. Right? Elbows pull in. Up dog, hands press down and pull back. Shoulders drop. Downward facing dog. Drishti about 2 feet in front of your big toes. One more sun A. Take your gaze forward. Start to bend in your knees, lightly landing. Oh my goodness, nice work. Halfway lift. And then you fold. And that next breath in, extended mountain reach as high as you can. Fullest expression, Sane here. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze goes forward. And then feet step or jump forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. And then you sit in chair. A reminder to keep the arches lifted here. Long from your tailbone towards your head, you grow. And then forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. You get plenty of breaths here. We're going to work on that foundation of this pose. And let's connect with the back foot, outer edge of the back foot pressing down, arch lifts. So igniting that inner thigh. And now that knee stacking over your front ankle, bring the length. Lift the front toes, press through the mounds of your feet and then the heel. Then once you have that connection, let your toes grip your mat. Nice, yes, okay. Length through your sides. Head of the belly in. Now reaching as high as you can, fullest expression. Flow, bring in your vinyasa. Stay connected to your breath. And we'll meet in down dog. Left side warrior one. Yeah, same thing. We're going to take the time to set this one up. So outer edge of your back foot pressing down, arch lifts. And then that knee goes forward, okay, getting it above your ankle. Lift your toes, press into the mounds of your feet, the heel. And from here, your toes now grip. Okay, anchor through your feet. Really, you're anchored through your legs at this point. Nice, yeah. And then link through your sides. Head of the belly and ribs squeeze in. Fullest expression now, reaching. Chaturanga flow. We'll meet in down dog. Way to stay connected to the pose. You guys stuck with it. Now this next Sane, we'll move faster. We're going to connect each breath to a pose. Let's take a breath in together here. Fill up. Feet step forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. One inhale, you land in chair as low as you can set. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, that flat back. Low plank. Shoulders stay integrated, and they stay integrated as you transition into up dog. Downward facing dog. Engage your pelvic floor to lift your hips up. Right side warrior one. That's your breath in. You reach high. And then exhale, you go low, chaturanga. Up dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, completing that breath out. Opposite side, warrior one. Your breath in takes you to the top. And then you flow. Right? Your vinyasa will meet in down dog. And really great work staying connected to your breath. Feet forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. And now you sit into chair. Twisting chair. Exhale, twist. And now peace fingers to your big toes, fold down. That generous bend in your knees. And we'll do some hamstring work. Inhale into the back of your thighs. As you engage your pelvic floor, lift the tailbone up. And you're here for one more breath like that. Breath into the back of the thighs. Pit of the belly and hips lift. And now you release, sit back into chair. Twisting chair, opposite side. Create length on that inhale. And then the twist on your exhale, stacking your shoulders. One more. Final twist. And now gorilla. In your gorilla, still pull the shoulder blades together and then send them up toward your tailbone, giving your neck space. And shake your head yes and no. All right, crow. Giving you got 4 left, but we're doing 5 ujjayi breaths here. Plenty of time to play, to get connected through your hands. And then it's like inhale, link through the back. And then the pelvic floor engages and you lift up through the tailbone up. You're barely, like the knees are barely balancing on the triceps. You're in your core so much. There's a lightness there. Really great work, ladies. Let's take down dog. Alternate your knees bending. Those are some strong crows. Feet forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Mountain. On your exhale, land an eagle, right knee on top. And then that next inhale, you bring length through your sides and sit lower. Tadasana. Land an eagle on your exhale, left knee on top, left arm under. Length. Sit low. Tadasana. Second set, right knee on top, right arm under. And on your next exhale, elbows lower towards your knees. Slow breath out, slowly lowering down. And then you stay, breathe into your back. And then hug, squeeze, resist. Inhale, elbows rise up. And Tadasana. Take a moment, breath in. And now eagle, left side. Left knee on top. Length. And now elbows lower, pit of the belly pulling in as you go down. Inhale into your back, your elbows and knees stay connected. And you hug in one more time, squeezing everything into your center. And then slowly rise up. Tadasana. You can shake out your legs. Now we'll take standing leg raise, right knee lifts. Knee out, and then gaze over to the left. And bring that expansion even through, like down into the fingertips. Now come back to center and set it down, other side. Knee goes out, gaze over to the right. Yeah, back to center, set it down. We'll add on to this next one. And then that challenge of keeping your left toes at 12 o'clock through the transitions even. And so we'll focus on that standing foot. Right knee now lifts. While your knee is at center here, feel the ball mounds connect, the heel connect, and then lift your arch. From here, knee goes out to the right, gaze over to the left. Maintain that foot action, right? Plug back into that left foot. Knee comes back to center. Airplane. Doing your best to keep that foot connected, the big toe mound pressing. And take that gentle bend in your left knee as you transition into half moon. That helps keep the foot planted and grounded. So we're getting into like, we have a default, and I do it too. Those toes want to point outward. So we're working on keeping those toes at 12 o'clock. Building some arch strength. Here for 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Catherine, you did great. Way to stay with it though. Okay, Tadasana. It's like your toes finding new space, really working that foot. Yeah. Which then translates to your next practice. We'll find new space and growth. Okay, right foot now at 12 o'clock. Look down at your foot, set it, lift the toes up, really get the balance to press, the heel to press. Arch lifts. Left knee now high. Stay connected with that right foot as you take your knee out. Then pit of the belly in, you come back to center. Feel your right foot as you transition into airplane. And a gentle bend in that right knee can help bring that foot some space to keep the arch lifted. Watch what happens with your foot as you transition into half moon. Does it want to shift? If it does, encourage those toes to stay at 12 o'clock. Now for a wider base for some stability, you can take that foot further over to the right, the foot, not the foot, the hand, your right hand further over to the right, like creating more of a triangle base. So you have, right, this anchor and the ability to stay with your foot on the floor. Big toe mound pressing down. 2 more inhales. Pulling the pit of the belly in. Tadasana, shake it out. Rotate out that ankle if you need to. And we will take tree today. I'm not gonna skip it. So right foot in, hands at heart center. And then interlacing your fingers, palms pressed down. Breath in, they reach up, your wrists pressing away as you go up. And then open up your arms, expand. Staying with that standing foot, keeping the toes pressed. One more inhale. And release. Okay, right foot at 12 o'clock. Left foot up, tree. Wrist pressing down and away as you take your hands up next. And then you open and expand. 2 more breaths. Thoracic spine pulling in, sternum lifting. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low plank flow, right? Like flush it out. View your vinyasa here as a rinse cycle. Sigh it out once you land in down dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Now triangle. Into straddle fold. And then you bend in your knees, rise up, and what do we take? We take pyramid, right foot forward. If you want twisting triangle, now's the time to add it in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Now we get to create the balance. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open up warrior two. And then you transition into triangle. Straddle fold. Second one. So if you want a twist, you take your right hand down, left hand up. Or if you want that shoulder stretch, hands interlace behind your back. And if you've taken the twist, you'll switch sides. Those of you with your hands on the floor, spread your fingers wide. Palms press. Yes, there you go. And now bend in your knees, rise up and grab pyramid, left foot forward. Stephanie, yeah, bend your right knee more. And then nice and long through the back. So inhale, link through the spine, head pressing forward. Now from this space, you guys take your twisting triangle. Forward fold, air out. Inhale, halfway lift. Now you're going to lower all the way down. Right or left ear connecting to your mat. Locust, hands interlace behind your back. Yeah, I like that option of cobra. Lower, opposite ear down. Nice gentle way to stretch our neck. All right, next breath in, locust or cobra. And then lower. Next pose, floor bow, reaching for your ankles behind you. That reminder, you could do one at a time. And we're gonna grab this twice, so 2 more inhales here. And then lower down, pause for 1 breath. And now we take it one more time. So either grab your opposite side or full floor bow, 2 inhales. Toes pulling to the floor. Now release and rock your legs left to right. Set the tops of your feet down, hands by your low ribs. We come into upward facing dog. Your hands press down and pull your torso forward, letting the shoulders drop to the floor. And then your head, back of your head pressing up. Downward facing dog. Camel. Hero's pose. Second camel. Tailbone descends, the front hip bones lift up. Pelvic floor pulling in so that, like, as though you have that black between the thighs and you press it on it and pull it up. And then thoracic spine in. Shoulder blades pulling together and extending. You say down towards the tailbone, but towards your mid back. And then the sternum lifts. The shoulder blades pulling together to help lift the sternum. That's your final back bend. So really nice work. Way to hold it. Now come out, hero's pose or broken toe pose if you want to stretch your feet. And tap your feet out onto your mat. Lean forward. It's like a tabletop. Our core work today is going to be staying in tabletop. Your left arm reaching forward, right leg going back. So opposite sides. And then on your exhale, knee and elbow pull together. Inhale, you reach out, expand, heel pressing back. And then exhale, pull in, hold. Now breathe into your back. And hug, squeeze. Reach out. And now set your left hand, right knee down. Opposite side, right arm out, left leg extends. Your next exhale, knee and elbow connect. Your next breath in, you reach. Hug in, squeeze in, we stay, breathe into your back. And then pull in even more on this exhale. Breath in, expansion. Set it down tabletop into child's pose. Downward facing dog. Flip dog on your right side. Half pigeon. It's always giving yourself permission to take reclined pigeon too on your back if you need it. Downward facing dog. Flip dog, left side. Into half pigeon. Down dog. Okay, and now we get to take frog. Staying connected to your breath, even through the transitions. And if it wasn't there, right, we add it back in. In your frog here, and close your eyes even. And in your mind's eye, I want you to picture like 2 inches below your belly button. And once you see that spot, pull it up towards your spine. 2 inches below your belly button, pulling up. Now walking yourself forward, bringing your knees together to come out of the pose. And next up is our seated single leg extensions. Right foot in, start on that side. And then reach for your left toes. Switch sides. And now both legs out, and you're going to sit nice and tall. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture 2 inches below your belly button. And then inhale, length through your sides. That space 2 inches below your belly button, you pull in as you tip forward, now reaching for your toes. Yeah, it's like that true Uddiyana Bandha. The core pulling in. Reverse tabletop for one breath. So once you land in it, one inhale, and then fish. Anchoring through the elbows. So the elbows press down, Shoulder blades pull together, sternum lifts. And as you sigh out, head drops back. And now allowing your chin to guide you up and out. And you'll transition into an inversion of your choice. Legs up the wall. If you want to stretch the hip flexors, you could start in restorative bridge and then straighten your front legs. And those of you with your arms connected to the floor, press them down more. Now, Catherine, for your pose, lift the tailbone towards the ceiling or your low back up. Oh, Stephanie, stay nice and relaxed where you're at. You're going to hold this. And then, Catherine, let your knees drop to your ears. And from deaf man's pose, you slowly roll out one vertebra at a time. And then, Stephanie, you'll slide one foot up and then the other. And we transition to supine twist, right knee pulling in. You take it over to the left, gaze to the right. Supine twist, opposite side. Gaze over to the left. Just that reminder to also stretch the neck too. And now you come to butterfly. Feet together. If you need more grounding, left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. If you want to stay with a chest opener, goalpost arms. Yeah, and now whatever you've chosen, a cleansing breath. And next, final pose of Clash Shavasana. And while you're here, we've got some time. Let's just stretch, reach from fingertip to fingertip while you're on the floor, and even point your toes forward. Hold it for a moment, and then soften and release. Full Shavasana. Deep rest. Take a deeper breath in. Stretching, reaching through fingers, reaching through your toes. Rolling over onto your sides. And pausing there for a moment. Checking in with yourself. All right, come up to seated. Hands to heart center. And thumb knuckles up to your forehead. Together we say, Namaste.
Namaste.
You guys have a good day.
You too. It's a great Monday class. Thank you.
It was good.
Perfect. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, bye.